I think I'm absolutely in love with the new Thanos Fractured Frontier. This card is a blast to play, and it's super competitive. I'm sure you've seen it all over ladder. Personally, I'm up to rank 95 right now, just in playing a handful of games, really. I'm at over a 60% win rate. Card is absolutely amazing. I think I'm going to take it all the way to infinite, but for now, I want to talk to you about a deck that I'm playing. It is a style that is near and dear to my heart. It's a Malekith style deck. Now, the first thing I thought of with Thanos was Quicksilver Domino. I think you're seeing that a lot, but I really wanted to go this Malekith direction because I used to play a deck like that and it's a blast. So let me explain how it works a little bit. First off, I want to mention that if you are interested in Thanos and you don't have it yet, I am giving away 4 season passes. I will do that near the end of the video, so stick around, or whatever you want to do, skip ahead to the end of the gameplay, that's fine, to find out how to enter a chance to win Thanos Fractured Frontier. Anyway, Quicksilver Domino is a package that lets you immediately quick draw with Thanos for the first 2 turns, and you get the immediate one from Thanos, so you have 3 quick draws right off the bat, which is very good. This deck does a great job quick drawing because after you Quicksilver, after you Domino, there it is, Luke Cage comes into play because of a card like Anti-Venom and just in general decent Affliction meta with Scorpion, brand new day out there. But after you do that, it is 3-drop city here. We have Sage, which you generally want to save, of course, so unfortunate if you're quick drawing that. But then Killmonger is something you can play early if you want. It's also really good under Malekith. We're doing a bunch of 3-drops that are great under Malekith. Jane, one of the quick draw cards this season, has been pretty good for me. The card, especially if you play it under a Wong or a Malekith under a Wong, it can get pretty huge. Even just playing it, even if it's not quick drawn, that's fine. And if you're able to play it when you quick draw, it's a 3/12, which is spread around the board. So I think Jane is a lot better than people give it credit for. Psylocke, I love this card, but to be completely honest with you, it's a little miscast in this deck because if you're not quick drawing it, it is just hitting Thanos, which isn't really when you don't want to play it on 4 anyway. So truly, don't worry if you don't have Psylocke, but you have the other cards, or you might, get the season pass. Psylocke is a great card. I don't think it's really necessarily amazing for this deck. There were some times when I quick drawed it and then the deck really went off. However, you could play basically any 3 that you like. You could play Gladiator or anything that's really good under a Malekith. Krackle. This card is dangerous because I can't tell you how many times I banished Thanos, but that's fine. You just pretend like you would have not drawn Thanos anyway, and this deck can win without Thanos. There's plenty of games you'll see in the gameplay where we're just able to get it done with our very cheap set of 3s that are very impactful, and Krackle is no exception. It can get really big, 3/9 if it hits once. It's good under a Malekith because typically you fodder at the end of the game, and sometimes it'll be under a Wong. Speaking of, Wong is so good with many of the cards in the deck, but the key synergy is if you play Wong alone on a lane, I'm sure you've seen this by now, you play Thanos on it. As long as you have the copying shot from Thanos, I think it's the reality shot, it will copy Wong twice, so you get a lane full of Wongs, and then all the rest of the shots will then trigger under the Wong, which is just incredible. So the first one won't, but then from there on, they will. It's a very good synergy, and even without that, first of all, you want to make sure that you hopefully have the movable shot, the first one on there as well, because if you do, you can then move Thanos off on turn 6. But even without that, Wong is just great with a number of the 3-drops that we already talked about in the deck. Malekith will pull down any of those 3-drops. It's great because you can play it right on curve as a quick draw, and it will pull those cards under, and they all are really impactful at the end of the game and hard to interact with if you're not going up against Goliath or something. Anti-Venom, I used to play this in my old Malekith builds, and it's good as long as you're playing Luke. Luke being nerfed definitely hurts because you have to be careful that you're playing the Anti-Venom card in a top lane. But honestly, if you Anti-Venom a Sage or even a Thanos, it can still be good enough depending on what you get along the Thanos as just a 0 cost, even if it doesn't have all that power. So Anti-Venom could be Wiccan. This was originally a Wiccan deck, but I never found that +2 power or energy to be all that good because the way the deck curved out in the first place. So you can play some other 4-drops here. None of them would particularly be wrong, but I like Anti-Venom in the slot. And finally, the top curve, top end of the deck is Thanos Fractured Frontier. Card's just awesome. I don't think it's overpowered either. I think that people will calm down on playing it a little bit as we go on, and they will find ways to counter some of its gameplay. Should be a lot more Cosmo out there soon, so, you know, make sure that you are mindful of that and get this in while you can, because I think this deck is absolutely stellar, and there's a ton of ways to play this very flexible card. Check out the gameplay for how I'm doing it in this Malekith build. I like to start with my Quicksilver middle, just like I do in the Sabinur deck that I built, because this way if this location comes up and it's hard to get into, you're already there. Case in point, it's a little helpful. And I'm going to do the same thing with Domino. Okay, opponent's got Surge. Could be a lot of things. Maybe a Surfer. Definitely going to Psylocke here. Generally with this deck, you want to keep, if you can, one lane open for the Wong play. Wong on an empty lane plus Thanos really goes crazy. But we got some cheap cards in our hand, and okay, Lockjaw, so we got ramp going of some sort. Dangerous to play Kraglin right now. I think I'm going to go Luke into Jack. Yeah. Okay. We should probably count on them winning Baxter building because they're a Thor's deck, it seems, obviously. Okay, Thanos has the full grip right now. So I think we actually play on Baxter building. We take out the Thor. We don't get a copy, but think that's fine. We'll be able to move him out as well if we want to. And we'll have a bunch of cheap stuff to play as well. Alright. Okay, Quicksilver middle. Looks like some kind of move, and we have Killmonger in hand, which is nice. Actually, we have two Killmongers if we want to get crazy. Alright. We hopefully will pull Luke for Necrotia. They have Luke. Sure. Okay. I think we use one of our Killmongers now. Ooh. This is going to be C3, actually. We don't really have a great answer for C3, unfortunately. Malekith is going to pull Sage, Jane, Psylocke, or Kraglin. Or Luke. Okay. Sage? They have two Lukes. And an armor. Thanos takes out the weakest enemy card, which will end up being Luke, unless they play Cerebro. Okay, I think we hold on Thanos. And we just Jane. And we try to throw Prio. Actually, we don't Jane. We just anti-venom, because we don't care about the two shots that Thanos is missing. And we gotta leave a spot open in case they Cerebro. Frick. I didn't throw a priority effectively enough. I don't think we win. Four cards in deck. They might not have Cerebro. They might not. Okay. They do. Oh. They just misplayed there. Sage enough too? No. Okay, cool. Sage is pretty bad against Cerebro, it turns out. Kind of muddies the waters a little bit. I do, with Wong in hand, I want to have a lane open for Wong, so I'm just going to play it safe here with Quicksilver. Okay, DC is conceivable for my Wong, so let's go right for Domino, so we don't clog up the left. Okay. Could also Killmonger a lane if we need to. Ooh, Quantum Realm's good, although they're playing some kind of move. Psylocke for sure. I think I'm actually going to play it in Quantum Realm. If we get Luke, we can bump that back up. And I still want to leave this open for Wong next turn. Right now our Thanos has the cost reduction for my hand, power, and the destroy. Okay. Shadowlands, Daredevils. Interesting. It's good in Quantum Realm, obviously. Do I want to just anti-venom? Be more inclined to if I had Luke in hand. I think I'm just going to Wong. Because if I draw Thanos, it's just so good. Yeah, okay, let's go. Alright, come on, Thanos, one time. Oh, Killmonger. Got a demon. Spidey, that's good. Okay, if I Malekith right now, I would get Jane and Kraglin down. Kraglin going off twice isn't anything. Just Malekith here. Or maybe we just anti-venom? Let's do that. Ooh. Okay. Committing ones to there is good for me. Okay. We didn't get Thanos, but we've got some stuff to do. Malekith could pull Luke and Kraglin if we do this. Kraglin's only going to be a 3/5 because it'll only have Thanos to pull. But then we could Or we don't bother with that. We just do Jane, Killmonger, Sage. Yeah. Okay. Nice, Nico. We Gucci. Okay, Jane. Nice hits. Okay, this is a really good example that this deck does not even need Thanos. This style deck can be pretty good. The good old Malekith. That I didn't even play. But that's style. That's style. Normally I'd play middle, but it's good in Camelot. Opponent is also playing Thanos. I really like the Quicksilver Domino Malekith deck. I miss playing it, so I think it's awesome that Thanos has kind of given me an avenue to do so. Ooh, we got their Wong. They got our Anti-Venom, which is also good for them. But we got their Wong. Let's leave the middle open for Wong. Nice. Snipe the Atom. Okay. So, I think I want to Killmonger now. I don't imagine they're playing more 1-drops. I mean, they could be. Maybe we just Luke. I don't think they're playing Disruption on Luke. Yeah, let's do that. Next turn we Wong, then we Thanos. They also will have that play. But they'll just take out one of our Wongs if they're going middle as well. Gotta use my Wong since it's quick drawn. Alright, play middle. Play your Wong middle and I can take out your Wong. Provided that the quick draw works out, of course. Because right now we just have reduction, draw, and power shards. What are they called? Shards? Shots. Because gun. Yeah, right. Nice. Got the destruction. Also known as the reality shot. No. Soul shot. And they have Prio. Let's just take out their middle lane and go for this. Oh, wait. I don't have reality shot. I think maybe we just Jane. No, we just Thanos. Because that'll give us a bunch of stuff to do next turn. It'll reduce our hand by 2. Draw us a card, give us 6 power on Thanos, and destroy both of their cards middle. Oh. Of course they get a copy, sure. Okay. So. We can win middle probably with Sage. Or we can go Wong here, Sage here. Let's go Jane. Then Wong, Sage. No, not Jane. I want Killmonger. It only takes out their Spidey Agony. Oh, they're going to play on Agony. So it's not actually that good. Let's run it. Okay, they abandoned middle. That's what I was hoping for. And then Sage should be enough. Okay. They really loaded up left. Sweet. Ooh, that's good. I'm going to actually play to the negative zone because Prio I do not want, I believe, in a mirror. Okay. Going to play that domino. Yondu. Okay. This is sweet. It's like a mill Thanos. I love it. Okay. I think I'm gonna quick draw the Kraglin. Every time you hit Thanos. Okay. That's okay. That's fine. Why would we have a problem with that? Malekith hits Sage or Psylocke. We do want it to hit Sage. Okay. I'm hoping our Killmonger is enough disruption. Paired with negative zone, Luke. Luke is now susceptible, though, to Thanos. Unfortunately, didn't think about that. Do have Sage. Okay. Okay, take out Luke. That's fine. What'd they get? broken. I think we lost, but okay, they moved the Thanos, so I think we actually might be okay. Aurora, that's fine, because they're taking out the Yondus. As long as we win right. And we take out Nico and Nico, so we should be good there. We just need a big ol' Sage. I think we play for Gamma Lab. Glad we didn't play middle. Not that it would have been that big a deal. But now they're behind. Spoke too soon. Okay, Madam Web. I was hoping that was a one drop. Luke and Sage and Killmonger. I'm gonna throw a Luke in here. They're probably running some one drops. I want to Killmonger. Well, there are a couple, but now they're Hulks. Okay, I think we're just wonging. Huh. Fanfei, amazing. Diabolical. Okay, this is actually pretty decent. We're going to have some options here. And they should have priority, depending on what they do this turn, of course. Cosmo. Okay. That does limit our ability to do things middle. But we should win left, so we just got to win right. This would bring in Jane, which doesn't really do much. We can hope to Krackle and Jane, and then Sage. Okay. All right. Quicksilver and Tarnax, because basically anything but a Quicksilver is better. Yeah. Okay, they're playing Thanos as well, but they have Hydra Bob, which is good for our build with the Killmonger. I'm gonna do this here in case we don't get Killmonger, get our Hawkeye bigger. Oh, they're double Thanos build. Nice. Could get some juicy stones. Ow. Killmonger. Awesome. kind of like doing Jane Malekith here. And we clean up the rest with Killmonger. Okay, Marvel Boy's amazing. Or we just anti-venom. What are they playing? Juggernaut? Malekith can hit Psylocke, Kraglin, Sage, or Luke. Or we could just play Wong. I think I'm going to anti-venom. Okay. Power Stone's great. And Hydra Bob moves in. So right now we're taking out 10 from there. So that's good. Unless they're playing like Cosmo, we should be able to get that Killmonger off eventually. Okay, I do not want priority. Luke and Strife. Strife's gonna hit Killmonger or Kraglin? Kraglin, that's good. Okay. Yeah, we're just going like this. What with Luke, we're gonna want Kraglin up top. So let's go Psylocke, Kraglin, Killmonger. And I think I don't want to snap them out of here, so I'm just gonna try to go with this. Thanos. Okay. Should be good. Yeah, just all stones. We beat stones. Sick. It's a Killmonger meta, baby. A pillow. Sorcerer Supreme. Alright, since X-Mansion will get a card, we could play Quicksilver there. That's fine. Got Wong and Thanos in hand. Domino. I could play on Krakoa. 4 is not bad to add. I do kind of want to leave it open though. YOLO. Okay. I'm gonna go Luke. For the quick draw. Bolts. Opponent is playing Thanos. We get Cloak, they get Human Torch. Huh. Okay. Our Thanos does not have Destroy yet. and will not get it. Oh, Ramatut, what are you gonna do, man? Interesting. Arnhem on Wong is pretty gross. Get a demon that hopefully I'll destroy. Oh my. Oh my, calm down. What else did you do? Hood, Taskmaster, Terax, Eliath, Esme. Brrr. I don't even have the cost reduction. Kind of a stinky Thanos. To be honest. They still have a Thanos too. They can take out this middle lane if they wanted, or the left lane completely. No, their Thanos doesn't have Destroy yet, unless they draw it and play it this turn. Or like with a 0. Okay. There's most of our hand. Do they play Thanos? They play Agamotto.
All systems go.
Kraglin is a 3/9. Oh.
What are the odds?
Ooh, Moon Dragon. Doom 2099 incoming. This is not a full-on Great Jane. Oh, they missed a drop though. It's pretty huge. And Wong quick drawn into Thanos is great. With the movable online. And cost reduction. We don't have the copy, but hopefully we get it with this Wong play. Got it. Nice. Okay, Iska is a little scary for sure. But this is a very strong play, so hoping we're okay. Ew. Alright. Well, they're going to win that if they want to. And the Iska's pretty terrifying. That goes up to 24. We just got to clear 24. Because I doubt they're going to invest too much else there. Good news is we have Cull. This could bring in Killmonger, Psylocke, or Crag. Oh, Thanos can still move? I totally missed that. Well, let's go over the top here then. And then we can Sage, Cull, Malekith, and Anti-Venom. I think that's good enough. Especially a deck like this that only plays like a card a turn. We're playing a lot of junk. Plus, don't have priority. Sage can get pretty big. Okay. All right. Hope you enjoyed those games. Here is how to enter the Season Pass giveaway for this month. I do have 4 codes to give away. Hopefully I will get enough interest and I'm able to give those away soon to you. But how to enter, please subscribe to the channel if you're not already, like the video, all those good things. But then in the comments down below, which I always interact with every comment, definitely want to make sure that I'm talking to you guys, but get down there in the comments and leave one if you'd like to enter for the Season Pass. And by the way, if you have a Season Pass, please don't enter. You can still write a comment about something else, but don't enter, which is tell me your favorite comic book artist. Now, you can be an artist in Marvel Snap. I am right now a huge fan of Vincenzo Riccardi, which is why I bring it up because of this Thanos variant that I had to pick up. But I really love Vincenzo. Who is your favorite comic book artist? They don't have to be a Marvel Snap artist, but if they are, let me know about that too. Leave it down below. You'll be entered to win the giveaway, and I will draw some names pretty soon. Thanks everybody for watching. I hope you enjoy the video and Thanos Fractured Frontier. I will catch you again very soon. Later.